Big lights downtown are impressive. I think I'll take a walk. I see you're on discount, but I don't trust it. We have to have it all.
Today's one of those days where things are a little more casual around here. I just did a little bit of exercising and took my shower, so I'm a little bit of a natural look this morning, but it's kind of perfect because I wanted to talk about some of the everyday makeup that I use. A few people have asked me, what products I use, and I thought this would be a really good opportunity to give you guys a little tutorial. So one of the first things that I do every morning is use a moisturizer. So the moisturizer that I'm currently using is this Healthy Skin by Neutrogena. It also has stuff for fine lines and wrinkles. Not that I really have a lot of that stuff, but it happens. So I want to show you kind of like what my face looks like right now without my glasses on. Okay, it's pretty pale, splotchy, uneven, but I already put the moisturizer on. So that's step one. And now the next thing that I use every single day is this primer by Maybelline. It's on the fairly cheap side of things, and this is a really good just everyday primer, so you don't have to, feel compelled to buy the Urban Decay one. This works really well. And what I love about this is that it has a blurred and redness control because my face gets really red. I'm not sure why it gets red, but it gets red. So I really like to use this. So I'm just going to put a little bit of this on so you guys can see how it looks, how it works. I don't know if my lighting is really good today, but we're going to try and see. So pretty much already, make sure my face is clean when I do this. I don't wash my face every day because my face gets really dry really easy. I also make sure to put this, under my eyes and a little bit above my eyes. I'm not going to be doing really an eye tutorial today because I don't do my eyes for work. I also will put this on my neck because I will extend my BB cream down there. So that's all set. So I really just kind of like, will fan my face and make sure it's dry before I start anything else. Alright, so my primer is pretty much dry, but I forgot to show you guys this product that I use under my eyes, which I already put on this morning, but it's just an eye cream. It was a sample that I got in Birchbox, I believe, last year. I like it. It's pretty thick. It has avocado and argan oil. It's not too heavy though. But so anyways, I already put this on. And now the next thing I'm going to do is, this is the concealer I'm using. I kind of switched concealers. I was using a really good one by New York Color, but they don't make it anymore in the liquid form. So now I'm using this Maybelline Fit in Sand. Now, what I can say about this is it blends really, really, really well. For a drugstore brand, I really couldn't ask for anything else. So I'm just going to use my little mirror here so I can see what I'm doing. I make sure to extend, sort of make like a triangle. I do it on both sides. With this, you don't really need a lot. I usually end up having like too much, it feels like. So I'm just gonna work this in, up, under my eye, down below where where I made the triangle. Do it on both sides. It blends really well, especially with primer. Now the other places that I put concealer is on the sides of my nose because I can get a little uneven there. And then also down here, the corners of my mouth. Blend it in. Now, I also will put concealer under my eyebrows. Now, you don't need a lot for this, so you pretty much don't even have to re-dip the brush back in This helps because I will be doing my eyebrows today because I have to do my eyebrows every day or I can't leave the house. So that's another place, and then I'll sort of run it along the top. Now I haven't even gone back into the concealer since I first pulled it out, so this stuff really goes like a long way, and like I said, I don't really end up feeling like I need a lot of it. Okay. So the next product that I also really love is Maybelline's Dream Fresh BB cream. I know this seems like a strictly Maybelline tutorial, but it's my favorite drugstore brand. I feel like you just get a really, some really good makeup for the price, and it's not expensive. So after I use the concealer, then I go into the BB cream. I just use my fingers. I'm going to use the mirror again. Bring it up under my eye, over my cheek. I don't use a blender sponge for this. I just use my fingers, you know, and then just wipe them off on like a tissue. Like, this has to be like a fairly quick process for me in the morning. I sleep in as late as I can, so I don't save a lot of time for makeup because I don't, you know, really like to wear a lot of makeup. I just make sure I blend like down into my neck, get a little bit more for my forehead, and down into my eyebrows, into my nose, under my nose. Okay. So you can see starting to look a little more even. And then I usually just wipe my fingers off with a tissue. So now that my face is pretty much done, I'm going to work on my eyebrows. Now, I'm also using, I don't know if you can read that, Maybelline's Define-A-Brow. I think that this is a really good drugstore eyebrow pencil. I've used many others. This is my favorite. And I tend to buy it on Amazon because you can buy it in bulk and it's really, really, really cheap. So when I do my eyebrows, I usually just start sort of on the side, filling in down here, coming up underneath, up on top, you know, where I put that concealer. Then I can start filling in this part over here. You know, my eyebrows can become an obsession. I'll spend, you know, forever sort of making them perfect, but I've kind of learned to stop. They don't have to be perfect. Same thing on the other side. I'll come up underneath, on top, you know, and this stuff, you know, kind of wipes away really easy. So if you make a mistake, you can just sort of like wipe it with your finger. That's what I do. Back over to the front here. Fill them in. So as you can see, they look so much better than when they're not filled in. And I'm telling you, I won't leave the house if my eyebrows are not filled in. This New York Color color wheel. This is just like a translucent like highlighter powder. So, and I'm using, I got this awesome e.l.f. brush. It's super, super soft. And of course it was like $1 at Target. So I usually just, you know, it's very light. I mean, I don't know if I'll buy it again, but it's not bad. And I'll just kind of like run it all over my face, especially like under my nose, my forehead. Now, depending on the day, sometimes I'll throw on a little bronzer, but not that often. I mean, like I said, the goal is just to kind of get my face to even out without making it look like, you know, I'm wearing a ton of makeup, because I hate that look. And, you know, I work with kids. It's not, I don't need to be, you know, super glamorous every day. So this, you know, this sort of completes, you know, what I do every morning. Doesn't take that long. And let's see, I can put my glasses on. And this is kind of like what the the finished product looks like. It's pretty natural. There's nothing super hard about this. So just to recap, products I'm using are the Healthy Skin Moisturizer, the Nourish Organic Eye Cream. This I put on first, and then this. I probably should have said that. Then it is the Maybelline Fit Me in Sand Concealer, which I put in several spots. The primer, which goes on first. I'm really doing this backwards. The Dream Fresh BB Cream. The Define a Brow. Oh, and this is in dark blonde. I think it goes pretty well with my hair color. And then there is the New York Color Wheel, and my fantastic e.l.f. brush. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little tutorial. It was my very first actually putting on makeup in front of the camera tutorial. Hope I did okay. Hope you guys could see that. But these are products that I swear by. I use every single day. I buy them when I run out. I don't really switch up my products too much. I mean, I love trying new stuff, but for a daily makeup, this is exactly what I use. If I am going to do my eyes, you know, I love Tarte, I love Benefit, I love the Coastal Scents palette. I can talk about that in another video, or I could link to what I'm using if I'm deciding to do something a little bit more fancier. But for everyday, this is definitely my go-to. I hope this was helpful, and you know, I'd love if you guys left me some comments, if you have questions or anything you want to see, because I'm really liking doing these videos. So I hope you're having a great Sunday, and see you later.